So let's start with the PHP echo and print. In PHP, there are two basic ways to get output: echo and print. Till today, we have used echo command for the outputs, but there is a print command also, and we will be going through what all the differences are there between echo command and the print command in PHP. So echo and print are more or less the same, but they are both used to output the data to the screen. So whatever you enter inside the echo command or the print function, that all will be visible as an output to the screen. But there stands a small difference. What is the difference? Echo has no return value, while print has a return value of 1. So print is used with the expressions, but we cannot use echo with the expressions. We will be having the examples also for the same, how this difference is, and if we write a program and we use echo as well as the print command, then how this varies in the output. Second is echo can take multiple parameters. In echo command, you can pass out the plenty of parameters. You can use concatenation of the parameters as well, like echo space, first parameter in double quotes, then use the concatenation operator, then second parameter, then third parameter, or you can use the parameters can be separated by a comma. In echo, you can take multiple parameters, while print can only take one argument, whereas in print, such thing is not possible. Echo is marginally faster than print. So if you execute a program with echo command and you execute the same program with print command, then echo is marginally faster. You will get a response in less time as comparatively to print. So it depends upon you which command you want to use. So let's start with more description on echo statement. So echo statement, it can be used with or without parentheses. So echo, or you can use echo followed by the parentheses. So you can write echo or you can write echo with parentheses. Both are the same. Let's go through the program. What the program says, it says this is the code where the PHP starts. So this is the PHP code. So program says echo. It's H2 tag, means it's a heading tag, so it will be appearing as a heading. And PHP is fun, so it is displayed onto the screen. Then echo hello world. Then the BR tag is there, means the text will move into the next line. So hello world is also appeared in the screen. Then echo, I am about to learn PHP. Then again break tag is there. So whatever you are mentioning over here is visible over to the screen as it is. See the next statement, echo, double quotes, we are having this, then comma is there, then double quotes, you are having a string, then comma, then double quotes was, then comma, then double quotes made. So these all are multiple parameters. These are all 5 parameters. The first is this, second is string, third is was, fourth is made, and the fifth is with multiple parameters. So this formulates a 5 parameters in one statement. And echo, it gives you the result as concatenation of all these parameters. Whereas in print, this all is not possible. We will be looking over to the print as well, what the print performs. The same thing we can implement as well, but if we do, then it will take a lot of time. The same thing you can also implement. Moreover, we'll be implementing these all things in the websites and web pages as well. The output and the program is there in front of you. Moving ahead, we are having another program. So in this, you can go through. The file name is echooo.php. The PHP code is, this is the PHP code. So what it says is text1 equals to learn PHP. We are having a string and we are storing that particular string in a variable named as text1. Then text2, it's useful. Again a string, we are storing this in variable text2. Then x equivalent operator is equal to 5. So this is the assignment operator. So x value, the 5 is being stored in x. Then y equals to 4. 4 is stored in a variable y using the assignment operator. Then we are using echo statement and we are displaying the text1 using the heading, the header tags, h2 tag. So what is there in txt1? That is learn PHP. txt will be appearing as a heading tag. You will be using this when you will be designing your web pages. If you want to give a heading to a web page, you will be using the h1, h2, h3, h4 and so on tags according to what size of the heading you want. And you will be entering some text in a variable and you will be passing the variables in the statements. You will not be writing the text. It's good if you can pass with the variables. Echo study PHP add, then the variable second followed by BR. We are having a concatenation operator to join these all strings. So the output is study PHP add, which is being displayed in the echo statement, and it's useful, which is there in the text2 variable. Then you can use the same with the addition of the numbers echo $x plus $y. So what is the value of $x? That is 5. What is the value of $y? That is 4. So x plus y means 5 plus 4. That gives you the output as 9. So this is how we can use echo statement in PHP. Then moving ahead, we have the print statement. Print statement, what it does? Let's check it out what the print statement is. So print statement, it can be used with or without parentheses. So same is with the print. We can use print or we can use print followed by parentheses. One and the same thing for PHP. Then we are having the use case using a program. So these are the starting and ending tags of PHP. Then we are having a print statement over here. Print in double quotes h2 PHP is fun, as we did for the echo statement. In echo also we have written the same lines. Then PHP is fun. The output is same as we obtained using the echo statement. When print is applied with the hello world, say print double quotes hello world, the output is same as we obtained in the echo statement. Print I am about to learn PHP. The output is same as we obtained in the echo statement. Moving ahead, we are having the print statement with variables and text. So how the print statement works with variables and text. So this is the PHP code. So text1, it's a variable that is learn PHP. Text2 is w3schools.com. X value is 5 and Y value has been assigned as 4. So if we are using print statement, then H2, these are the header tags in HTML, and text1 is there. So text1 is learn PHP. So learn PHP is displayed onto the output. Then we are having print study PHP at, then value of text2. So text2 is w3schools.com. So text2 value is being displayed onto the screen. Then print x plus y, both the variables. So their result is 5 plus 4. Then 9 is being displayed onto the screen. So we'll be getting out this complete output on the output window. So this is how the use case of print is. The echo and print are the same for the variables, but there lies a difference, and the difference is echo can take multiple parameters while print can take only one argument. So let's check it out how this is so. So if we write a program with multiple arguments, suppose this is our PHP program, and here we have declared name equals to Ravi. So there is a variable name, and in this Ravi is stored. Then we have taken another variable as profile, and we have stored the value as PHP developer. Then another, we have used the age, and we have assigned the age as 25. And we are using echo statement to display all these three variables. So echo, name, profile, and age. And we are adding to it as years old. So in the output, we will be finding out the output as name is Ravi, profile is PHP developer, and age is 25. So the output will be Ravi, PHP developer, 25 years old. Whereas in case if we use print statement, we have declared the variable name the same way Ravi is being stored. We have declared a variable profile, the same PHP developer is being stored. We have a variable age, the same 25 value is stored for the age. And if we use print and we pass all the three arguments along with the string years old, and we will be getting out the error over here, because print can take only a single argument, and here we are passing out more than one arguments. Always remember, this is the difference between print and echo. Then echo has no return value, while print has a return value of 1. So it can be used with the expressions. That is another difference. So let's check it out with this part. We have declared the name equals to Ravi as we did in the previous example. We have one variable ret, and we are displaying the value of the name variable echo $name. But we are getting an error, the syntax error unexpected. Whereas if we use the print statement and we do the same thing, we declare the name equals to Ravi, and we declare a variable ret, and variable ret is assigned as print $name. So name value is Ravi, and this statement will return 1 and the name. So name will be stored in ret, and when we are doing echo $ret, the output we will be getting out the output as Ravi. So this is the difference between echo and print. This is the program with echo statement and the program with print statement. So this is another difference where the echo and print differentiates. So you can wisely use echo and print. If you are using out with multiple arguments, then definitely go with echo. And if you are using with a single argument, then you can choose according to how much response value you want. If you want to have a faster and a quicker response, you can use echo. Else, you can use print statement also. In case if you have certain conditions like the column must not be null, like if you are entering a value of name over here. In this program, if you are entering the value of name from the user and user enters a null value, then null will be stored in name, and when you will be using this, it will be returning 1. So your program will not be into any infinite loop or into any destruction mode. So this way you can plan out your tasks when you will be designing out the web pages at your end. Then moving ahead, we are having data types. PHP data types are used to hold different types of data or values. So as other programming languages has the data types to support their variables, in PHP also we are having data types which hold different types of data or values. So PHP supports 8 primitive data types that can be categorized further into 3 types. The first one is scalar types, which are further of Boolean, integer, float, and string. All these 4 comes under the scalar types. Compound types, array and objects. So array and objects are compound types in PHP. And then the third is the special types, resource and null. These are the special types in PHP data types. So let's discuss out more about them. A string. A string, it's a sequence of characters like hello world. A string can be any text inside quotes. You can use single or double quotes. So the programs of hello world, we are using out from a couple of times now in the previous sessions. So hello world, it's a string because it consists of a sequence of characters. So this is a program how to display the hello world. So what has been done in this is $x, the x is variable which is assigned the value as hello world. Y is also a variable which is assigned a value as hello world. And then we are using echo statement, echo $x. We are displaying the value of x variable. Then echo BR, the break tag is there, means the cursor will point to the next line. And then echo $y, we are using the variable y over here. So what will be the output? The value of x variable followed by the value of y variable. So hello world 2 times will be displayed onto the screen. Then PHP integer. Integer data type is a non-decimal number between this is the range and 214748343648 and 2147483647 for a 32-bit PC. And how this number is being calculated? It is simply 2 raised to power how many bits your PC is using -1. So actually it is calculated as minus 2 raised to power 31 minus 1 because it's a 32-bit PC. So it will be using 31 bits. So 2 raised to power 31 minus 1, that is the maximum range, and minus 2 raised to power 31 minus 1, that is the minimum range for the PHP integers. This range is in decimal. If you want this range in hexadecimal format, that is 16 based, then this becomes minus 7FFFFFFF to 7FFFFFFF. And the same in octal is represented by minus 17777777777 to 17777777777. So octal is 8 based. So rules for PHP integers. all integers must have at least one digit. All integers must not have a decimal point, because if you give a decimal to the PHP integers, it becomes the float data type. It is not an integer data type then. An integer can either be a positive or a negative. Integer can be specified in three formats: decimal, hexadecimal, or the octal, as we have discussed now. So this is a program, and in this program we have used one more function, that is where dump. So what this function does, let's check it out. It returns the data type and its value. So we'll be using this function for a couple of times from now. So where dump, whenever you want to see the data type of a variable and its value as well, you can use this function. So how to use it? Suppose we are having a variable $x and its value is 528. We are having another variable $y whose value is in the hexadecimal format, that is 0xFFFF. And then we are having another variable z whose value is in octal format, 0777. So we are displaying each of the variable using var_dem function, and in the output we are getting the integer values of these both. X value is 528, so int 528, and hexadecimal value is 0xFFFF. We are getting the equivalent number of integer value, so that is 4095. And this is in octal, we are getting the integer value that is equivalent to 511. So that is being converted into the integer using this var dump. It returns the data type and the value. Then PHP float. A float is a number with a PHP point or a number in exponential form. In the following example, $x is a float. So we use the var_dump function that returns data type and the value. So if you go through this program, we have used the PHP float variable instead of integers. So x is a PHP float variable which is having the value as 528.20. Then y is also float, which is having some decimal value, and we are displaying the values of x and y onto the screen. So echo var_dump, the value of x variable, same we are having the br tag and the value of y variable. So that value is converted into the float value, and result is being displayed onto the screen. Then PHP Boolean, we are having another data type as Boolean. So Boolean, it represents two possible states, true or false. So the syntax is a variable name equals to true or the variable name equals to false. So Booleans are often used in conditional testing. So we use a Boolean data type when we are performing some conditional checking whether the result will be in the true format or it is in the false state. Then PHP operators. Operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. PHP divides the operators in the following groups. So there are plenty of PHP operators and they are classified into groups. Arithmetic operators are there, assignment operators are there, comparison operators are there, increment decrement operators are there, logical operators are there, string operators are there, array operators, and bitwise operators. So let's discuss all these operators one by one. Starting with arithmetic operators, we have already performed the program also for the arithmetic operators where we took the two variables and we performed addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division in the past videos. Addition, that is sum of two variables. Subtraction, difference of two variables. Multiplication, the product of two variables. Division, quotient of two variables. And modulus, it is the remainder of x divided by y, and exponential, it is the result of rising x to the yth power, which was introduced in PHP 5.6, and it is being used nowadays in the latest editions as well. So these on the left hand side will represent the operator which you will be using in the PHP program. So this is the program where the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, and the exponential, all the operators have been used. You can try out at your end. Proceeding ahead, we are having the assignment operators, x equals to y, x plus equal to y, which performs with the addition, that means x equal to x plus y, x minus equal to y, which means subtraction, that is x minus y, x multiply equal to y, which means multiplication, that is x multiplied by y, x divided by equal to y, that is division, x divided by y, and x modulus equal to y, which is x modulus y. So on the left hand side, these are the syntax, and the description as well as their full abbreviations are given in the center and the right hand side. So these are the assignment operators that are available in PHP. So if we use this in the program, we can go through the program. That is, x variable is having a value as 10. So 10 is being displayed onto the screen. You can check your answers as well. The answers are given over here itself for your ease. Like x is there, x variable is there, echo x, the output is 10. Then x plus equals to 100. So you are again displaying the value of x, so it is now 110. Then x minus equal to 30. So 110 minus 30, it gives you 80. Then 80, you are using multiplication equals to y. So 80 gets multiplied with 6. So answer is 480. Then division, that is being divided by 5. So 480 divided by 5, it gives the 96 as the output. So in this way, you can pursue ahead with the program part of this assignment operators. So x modulus equal to 4, then echo $x, you will be getting 0 as the output. This you can try out at your end. Then next is PHP comparison operators, whereas we are having double equals to, which stands for equals, triple equals to, which stands for identical, not equal to, that is exclamation and equal to. So equal, it gives us true if x is equal to y. Identical means whether we are checking out whether x is identical to y or not. So it returns true if x equal to y, and if they are of the same type as well. It do not check only the equality, but it checks with the type as well. So whenever in the PHP web page you want to check whether the two numbers are identical, you use triple equals symbol, and whether you are checking out if the value of x is equal to 10, then you will be using the equal symbol, equal operator. Then not equal to is there, returns true if x is not equal to y, or you can use not equal to using less than and greater than symbols as well. So it depends upon you, whichever operator you want to use, whether you want to use exclamation equal to sign for the not equal, or you can use less than greater than sign. Then not identical, we are having 3 equals to for the identical, but for not identical, we are having exclamation followed by double equals to. So not identical part, it returns true when x is not equal to y, or they are not having the same type. So if x equal to y, but their type is not equal, then also we are conveyed that these are not identical. But if x equal to y and they are of not of same type, then also they are not identical. But if x equal to y and they are of the same type, then also they will be not identical for. So if you want to check whether x is identical or not, or x is not identical to y, you can use exclamation followed by equal to sign. Then greater than is there if you find out one number is greater than the another. Less than is there if you find out one number is less than the another. Or greater than equal to if you want to find out one number is greater than or equal to the second number, then it returns true. The same is the less than, that is the reverse of greater than or equal to. So less than or equal to, it gives true when x is less than or equal to y. So these are various comparison operators that are available in PHP. So this is a program that you can pursue on with the comparison operators. So x value is 100 and y is 100, but y is a string and x is an integer value. Then you use where underscore dum and followed by each and every comparison operator between x and y. So you will be receiving the output as mentioned on the right hand side. So you can try out at your end. I have entered the output as well for your reference. So any doubts, any queries so far? Any doubts, any queries,
No,
any
sir.
difficulties? Okay. We will be giving you the assignment using the operators. So that time you will be implementing them as well. We will be giving you the lab work for PHP operators this week. So these are very simple operators. So if we keep on executing each and every one, then it will take plenty of lectures. But these are very simple and you must be knowing it out because the same concepts are there in other programming languages as well. Only the operator difference must be there. Like if you talk about C, C++, that is plus plus X. But here in PHP, it is plus plus $x because we represent a variable by $x. In C++ or C language, we represent the variable by a single X variable, X only. But in PHP, we represent a variable by $x. So that's the difference only in all the variables, in all the operators as well. I hope you are getting out what all these operators are and how to use them out. Anyone who are facing any difficulty in any of the operators?
No, sir.
Okay. Then we are having increment and decrement operators, that is plus plus $x, that is known as the pre-increment. It increments $x by $1 and it returns $x. So if you are using plus plus $x, you will be getting a value that is 1 incremented to the value of x. The reverse of it, we are having $x plus plus, that is post increment. So it returns the value first and then it increments the value by 1. So make sure plenty of the students get confused between pre-increment and post-increment using these operators. So make sure one increments the value and then prints, and the second is it prints and then returns the value. The same is for the pre-decrement and post-decrement as well, minus minus $x and $x minus minus. It decrements by 1 and returns $x, and post-decrement it returns $x and then it decrements by 1. This is the same program using the increment and decrement operators along with the outputs for your practice. Then coming on to the PHP logical operators. There are logical operators which we use in programming. So AND operator is there, OR is there, NOR is there, AND is there, OR is there, and NOT is there. So these are the logical operators. On the left hand side, you are able to see their representation and their example. And if you use AND, that means both must be true. That is X and Y both must be true. Then only you will be getting the true output. Or it means either one is true, you will be getting the output, whether X is true or Y is true. XOR, it gives you the true if X or Y is true, but not both. So it is completely the opposite. So whenever both are true, they will give you the false, but they will give you true only if either of the X or Y is true, or none of them is true. And it gives you true if both X and Y are true. Or it gives either X is true or Y is true. And not, it gives true if $x is not true, means the reverse of what the value of X is having. So you can check it out. We are having and or in two representations. We can represent the operator and using A and D or the symbol as well. The same or using OR or two lines. So this is PHP Logical Operators. This is the program where the logical operators are used for your practice part. Then moving ahead with PHP String Operators, we are having the concatenation and concatenation assignment operators in PHP for the string operators. So concatenation we have already used in print and echo statements. So concatenation is a dot, is represented by a dot, and we use text1 dot text2, concatenation of text1 and text2, dot equal to concatenation assignment, that is text1 dot equal to text2. So it appends text2 to text1. So that is the concatenation assignment. So these two are the string operators that performed only on the strings. Then this is the program which you can use at your end for the practice part. Moving ahead with PHP array operators, we are having certain array operators as well in PHP. So that is union, equality, identity, inequality, and non-identity. So that is all the PHP array operators. So left hand side, we can see their symbols, how they are used in the PHP programming. And if we use union on X and Y, it is represented by $x plus $y. That is union of X and Y. Equality, that is X, the equal to $y. That returns true if $x and $y have the same key value pairs. Identity, that is represented by the three equals. It returns true if X and Y have the same key value pairs in the same order and of the same types. You can check it out. Identical and identity are the same operators. If we use with array, it is the identity operator. If we use with variables, that is the identical operator. So it depends where you are using that particular variable. The name depends according to that. Inequality, it returns true if $x is not equal to $y. And you can use less than and greater than symbols as well. So non-identity, it is $x not identical to $y. It returns true if X is not identical to $y. So this is a program which you can pursue on for your practice. Then next is bitwise operators. So bitwise operators allows operating on the bitwise representation of their arguments. So PHP supports bitwise operators. There are and, or, XOR, not, shift left and shift right bitwise operators that are available in PHP. The first column, it gives the symbolic representation of an operator. Then the example and the result, how this operator is being used. The AND operator, $x and $y, the bits are sent in both $x and $y are set. Then $x or $y, the bits that are sent in either $x or $y are set. Then $x XOR $y, that is represents the bits that are set in $x or $y, but not both are set. Then not of $x, it depends, it informs the result as bits that are set in $x are not set and vice versa. So shift left and shift right, these are also the bitwise operators, which shift the bits of $x and $y, the steps to the left or to the right. It has the number of steps, how much we want to shift. So it shifts the left or the right accordingly. So this is a program which demonstrates the use of bitwise operators in PHP, where we are having two variables x and y. X equals to 5 and y is assigned as 1. So we are using echo $x and $y. We are having the output as 1. If we are using OR, we are having the output as 5. And this includes the use of bitwise operators in this program. Command is as the same as you do in C, C++ language. We have the double slashes for a single line command. We have the star and slash and star for multi-line commands in PHP. Hash is also used as a single line comment in PHP. So for example, we can use the commands in the code as well. That is $x equal to 5, then slash star plus 15 star slash, then plus 5. So plus 15 will not execute because it is commented out. So 5 plus 5, that will give the output as 10. So make sure about these things. Then these are the rules for the PHP variables, that it starts with a $sign. It must start with a letter and an underscore, cannot start with the number. Underscores are allowed and alphabetic characters. And these are case sensitive, which all we have covered. So this is the use of the variables, which is valid and which is not valid.